day everyone, so we'll be discussing organizational structure and control, chapter 11. Studying this chapter should provide you with a strategic management knowledge needed to define organizational structure and controls and discuss the difference between strategic and financial controls, describe the relationship between strategy and structure, discuss the different functional structure used to implement business level strategies, explain the use of three versions of the multidivisional M-form structure to implement different diversification strategies, discuss the organizational structure used to implement international strategies, define strategic networks and discuss how strategic center firms implement such networks at the business, corporate, and international levels. Introduction. The match or degree of fit between strategies and structure influence the firm's attempts to earn above average returns. Thus, the ability to select an appropriate strategy and match it with the appropriate structure is an important characteristic of effective strategic leadership.
Evidence suggests that performance declines with a firm's strategy is not matched with the most appropriate structures and controls. It means organizational structure and controls refers to how a company arranges its resources, roles, and decision-making processes to support its strategy. So, if a company structure doesn't align with its strategy, performance can suffer. Organizational structures specify the firm's formal reporting relationship, procedures, controls, and authority, and decision-making processes. Means, ang organizational structures is tumutukoy sa kung paano naka-align ang mga roles and responsibilities ng isang company. Naka-involve dito kung sino ang mga head of employee and how decision-making process in different department of company. Then, the structural stability, it's about the strength of company na magkaroon ng system and processes for day-to-day transactions. Good established rules and procedures, it helps to have better performance. While structural stability, it gives ways to the company to see the good opportunity and resources. So, mas mabilis makaka-adjust ang company sa mga changes ng organization. Medications to the firm current strategy or selections of a new strategy call for changes to its organizational structure. However, research shows that once in a place, organizational inertia often inhibits efforts to change structure even when the firm's performance suggests that it is time to do so. So, ito po is kapag binago ni company ang kanilang strategy, tulad ng pagpapalawak mula local to global markets, need nilang baguhin ang organizational structure nila. Dito, na magbabago sila ng strategy para magbago ang setup ng kanilang performance. Organizational controls guide to use of strategy. Indicate how to compare actual results with expected results and suggests corrective actions to take when a difference is unacceptable. Dito po is pagsiset ng target ni company na mag-increase ang sales ng company. So example, nag-set sila ng 20% for the quarter. But after the evaluation, tumaas lang ito ng 10%. Dito, mag-a-analyze sila kung bakit mababa at hindi naabot ng target. It means may problema. Ngayon, magbibigay sila ng suggestions on how to solve and think about marketing strategy to product improvements. Then, strategy control is like a Globe Telecom company. May strategy sila na mag-expand ng 5G network. Gagamit sila ng strategic control to see kung tama ba ang kanilang strategy and naka-align ba sa customer's need para ito ay ma-maximize ng maayos. Dito, makikita nila ang feedback ni customers and moves ng competitors. While financial controls, it is a way kung paano nagpe-perform ang isang company based sa mga target nila. It talks about profit and income.
Next is the relationship between strategy and structure. First, strategy and structure have a reciprocal relationship. It has highlighted the interconnected between strategy formulation and strategic implementation. and the strategy can influence strategic actions and choices about future strategy. So yung strategic formulation and strategy implementation ay crucial stages sila ng strategic management. So parehas silang may pagkakaugnay sa pagtulong sa isang organization para ma-achieve yung kanilang long-term goals. Yung strategy formulation, ito yung organization strategy or decision. Ito yung gumagawa ng mga decision about the organizational goals and how it will complete and how it allocate resources to achieve its objectives. So yung strategic implementation naman, ito yung process of putting the formulated strategy into action. It's about the translating strategic plans into operation facts. So both of the stages must work in tandem to achieve the long-term success. Sinasabi dito na the general nature of the strategic structure relation means that changes to the firm's strategy create the need to change how the organization completely works.
Based kay Chandler, nakalagay naman po dito na the company na there's a possibility na mag-grow sa predictable patterns which is volume, geography, integration, which is vertical or horizontal, product and business diversification. It emphasized that the effect of strategy on structure is stronger than the effect of the structure on strategy. A proper match between strategy and structure should provide both stability and flexibility.
So now, let's tackle about the three major types of organizational structure. So, sabi dito sa PowerPoint, organizational growth creates the opportunity for the firm to change its strategy to try to become even more successful. Across time, successful firms move from one structure to another to support changes in their growth strategies. So, sinasabi dyan that organizational growth drives the firms to adapt their strategies for sustained success. And as firms grow, they evolve their structure, and this structural evolution support the firm's ability to capitalize on opportunities and maintain competitiveness in changing markets. So, the three major types of organizational structure is the simple structure, functional structure, and multidivisional structure. So, let's get a deeper understanding about the simple structure. So, the owner-manager makes all major decisions and monitors all activities, while the staff serves as an extension of the manager's supervisory authority. So, sa simple structure, this describe a centralized management style na madalas nating nakikita or na-observe sa small businesses, startups, or the family-owned companies where the owner-manager takes hands-on approach. So, to simplify, sa structure na ito, si manager yung gumagawa ng decision for the firm since siya din yung nag-oversee ng operations nito. So, yung mga staff naman, ang trabaho nila is to execute yung mga decision na ibinababa ni manager. So, dito sa simple structure, sabi meron daw itong apat na to. Ang una is the informal relationship. So, dahil nga ang communication and decision making are more casual and open direct between employees and leaders. Ang next is pure rules. So, dito naman, there are minimal policies or procedures nga lang. And it leads to flexibility and quick decision making. For the third one, si employees, they often perform multiple roles instead of being highly specialized in one task. And dun sa last, sinasabi lang dito that the organization uses basic tools for managing information such as yung spreadsheets or manual records rather than do sa mga advanced na technologies ngayon. The simple structure matches well with focus strategies and business level strategies because it allows for a streamlined, flexible approach which is ideal for businesses that aim to serve a specific market or offer a single product. So, ano nga ba si focus strategy at si business level strategy? So, a focus strategy involves concentrating on a narrow market segment or offering a specialized product or services. So, kung ating imamatch siya kay simple structure, it is perfect because it has minimal layers of management, making it easier for a business to concentrate its efforts on a specific target market without the complexity of a large organization. Next ay si business level strategy naman. This refers to how a company competes within a particular industry or market. So kung ihahambing din natin siya kay simple structure, businesses often implement a cost leadership or differentiation strategy within a specific market niche, so the organization can remain flexible, allowing it to adapt quickly to customer needs or the market changes.
Functional structure consists of a chief executive officer and limited corporate staff with functional line managers in dominant organizational areas such as production, accounting, marketing, R&D, engineering, and human resource. So yung functional structure daw po is a system where a company divided into distinct departments or function based po sa kanilang specialized task. So sa structure po na ito is may CEO kung saan sa top po siya. So, siya po yung nag-oversee ng entire organization. So, may mga leadership teams din po who manage various functions like sa production po, accounting, marketing, research and development, engineering, and human resource. So, each function po ay may mga nagli-lead na functional line managers. So, sila po yung responsible for that specific department or areas. So, like for example po, si marketing manager. So, handle niya po yung mga related sa marketing. Allows functional specialization, facilities knowledge sharing. The CEO must verify that the decision and action of individual business function promote the entire firm rather than a single function. So, by supporting implementing business level strategy and some corporate level strategy or single or dominant business with low level of diversification. So, this strategy daw po is typically suitable for companies po that have a clear competitive advantage in a specific market. So, and hindi po nila na kailangan mag-diversify ng labis sa mga unrelated industry para ma-achieve po yung growth and stability ng company.
So, the last structure is the multidivisional structure. So, it is an organizational design where a company is split into a separate divisions and each responsible for a specific business area or product line. So, the corporate office at the top oversees the overall strategy and financial performance, while the division managers handle the day-to-day operations and make decisions related to their particular units, strategy, and performance. So, these structures allow for more focused management, quicker decision-making with divisions, and the ability to adapt to different market needs.
So, multidivisional or M-form structure, also known as M-form, so each division represents a distinct, self-contained business with its own functional hierarchy. So, for example, is Amazon. So, ang example po is Amazon. So, Amazon po has a several division focus on different business areas like the Amazon website, web service. So, dito po, they have a cloud computing division. So, they have also retail. So, they have online shopping platforms po for products like electronics, clothing, and many more. So, meron din po silang Prime Video. So, it is a streaming service of the service division. And the last one, meron naman po silang Whole Foods. So, yun naman po is division for their physical grocery store.
So, sabi dito, it in a multidivisional structure enabled corporate officers to more accurately monitor the performance of each business, which simplify the problem of control. So, dito, ini-improve yung monitoring. So, corporate officers can more easily track and assess the performance of each division, simplifying oversight and control. Next, sabi, it facilitated comparisons between divisions, which improve the resource allocation process. So, dito, better resource allocation yung pinag-uusapan. So, by comparing divisions, it became easier to allocate resources effectively, ensuring that high-performing divisions get more support, while the underperforming ones may receive less. Next is, it stimulated managers of poorly performing divisions to look for ways of improving performance. So, dito naman sa last, it is about the performance improvement. So, managers of struggling divisions are incentivized to find solution to improve their performance as their results are more visible and accountable.
Shows that the M form is appropriate when the firm grows through diversification. So, it helps the company daw po with diverse business activities to manage complexity. So, it allows each division po to focus on its specific market or product line, like promoting efficiency and responsiveness to customers' needs. So, yung M form daw po or multidivisional structure is a good fit for firms that grow through diversification. So, dahil it allows po the company to manage multiple business units effectively. So, kung saan yung mga division po na iyon ay nakafocus lang sa kanilang specific market while still aligning with broader goals of the organization.
For the figure 11.1, strategy and structured growth pattern, so makikita po dito yung mga pattern na ginagawa sa isang organization or ini-implement sa isang organization. So, sinasabi dito na sales growth creates coordination and control problems the existing organization structure cannot efficiently handle. So, sinasabi na kapag yung isang company naka-experience sila ng significant sales growth, it can often lead to coordination and control problems that existing organization structure may be equipped to handle. So, yung strategic growth, sila yung nagke-create ng significant coordination and control challenges for an organization para ma-overcome nila yung mga challenges ng isang business to need to realize this organization structure and create stable process and systems. So, here are the matches between the business level strategies and the functional structure. Firm use different forms of the functional organization structure to support implementing the cost leadership differentiation and integrated cost leadership differentiation strategy. So, sinasabi dito, the alignment between business level strategies and functional structures revolves around ensuring that each function area supports the goal of the strategies. So, kagaya na lamang ng cost leadership strategy, it demands efficiency and cost control. While yung differentiation strategy naman requires invest in product development and stock marketing. So both of this effective alignment can lead to the better performance as department works in harmony to achieve overarching organizational goals. So here are the differences in these firms are accounted for primarily by different uses of three important structure characteristics. First is specialization. It is concerned with the type and number of jobs required to complete the job. So, pag sinasabi dito na yung specialization daw po, ito yung task and responsibility within organizations na hinati into specific roles or functions. Dito malalaman kung paano ang employees and department focuses on a narrow area of expertise rather than performing a broad range of tasks. Next naman is centralization. The degree to which decision-making authority is retained at higher managerial levels. Sinasabi sa centralization, ito yung decision-making authority sa may pinakamataas na isang organization. In centralized organization, yung mga senior leaders ang gumagawa ng mga importanteng decision push down to lower level of management. Lastly is formalization. The degree to which formal rules and procedures govern work. So sinasabi dito, ito yung mga rules, procedures, policy na sinusulat within an organization. Kapag yung employees ay highly formalized in organizations, yung employees, mas nagkakaroon sila ng flexibility kung paano sila mag-approach ng task at gumawa ng decisions. So next is using the functional structure to implement the cost leadership strategy, or yung tinatawag nating low-cost structure. Simple reporting relationship, a few layers in the decision-making authority structure, a centralized corporate staff, and a strong focus on process improvements through the manufacturing function rather than the development of new products by emphasizing product R&D research to achieve the needed efficiency, and thus characterizes the leadership form of functional structure. So sinasabi po dito, ito yung organizational setup para ma-minimize yung operating cost and yung company nag-offer sila ng products or services na mas mababa kaysa sa kanilang competitors while maintaining profitability. Achieving a low-cost structure is a key component of cost leadership kung saan yung mga company focuses sila sa pagiging lowest cost producer sa kanilang industry or market. So here are the figure 11.2, the functional structure for implementing a cost leadership strategy. Makikita natin dito na nasa mataas na posisyon yung Office of the President. So bago makarating sa Office of the President, meron din siyang under, which is yung centralized staff. And sa centralized staff, under nun is yung engineering, marketing, operation, personnel, and accounting department. So, implementing a cost leadership strategy requires a function structure that focuses on efficiency, cost control, and standardization across the organizations. In this note, we need to remember that the operation is the main function, process engineering is emphasized rather than the new product R&D, relatively large centralized staff coordinates functions, and formalized procedures allow for emergence of a low-cost structure, and lastly, overall structures is mechanistic. Job rules are highly structured. In summary, a functional structure that aligns department with cost reduction goals, streamlined processes, and centralized decision-making will help a company achieve a sustained leadership strategy.
So, two uses of functional structures to implement the differentiation strategy, also called the differentiation form. So, development-oriented cultures is characterized by, first is relatively complex and flexible reporting relationship. So, this is referred to organizational structures where individuals or team report to more than one supervisor or manager, or where reporting structures can change based on the project or business need. Example is design services. So there's a one junior designer might report to the project manager for day-to-day tasks, but also report to the senior manager or the head of exterior designers for a specific design launch. The second one is frequent use of cross-functional product development teams. So this refers to a collaborative approach in which teams are composed of individuals from various departments or functions, such as marketing, finance, design, operations, to work together on the development and the delivery of a product. So this approach is common in organizations that prioritize innovation, collaboration, particularly in industries like automotive and consumer goods. The third one is strong focus on marketing and product research and development. So this is a strategic approach that emphasizes the importance of both understanding customer needs and creating innovative, high quality that meet those needs. So the goal is to not only develop products that stand out in the market, but also ensures that they are effectively positioned and promoted to the right audience or the customer. Example is Apple product. So in research and development, Apple product development teams focus on innovation like iPhone, AirPods, Apple Watch, AirPod, MacBook. And marketing team is known for its ability to create excitement arrive in new product. And last one is not a lot of focus on manufacturing, process, and research development. That typically means that the focus is more on product innovations, design, functionality. So marketing is the main focus, is the main function para mas ma-monitor ang mga new product ideas. So, new product is emphasized, so the powerful strategy for companies looking to maintain competitive advantage and market leadership through innovation. So, ang malaking effort ang nilalaan para makapag-produce ng bagong produkto. So, most functions are decentralized, as in distributed ang responsibilities, resources, and decision across various departments or business unit. Example is Macdo. They operates on a global scale to cater to local markets. So also allows the company to effectively manage its large number of franchise while ensuring local relevance in each market. Research and development and marketing have centralized staff. So centralized staff sa isang organization. Ang key function ng R&D and marketing ay pinamamahalaan mula sa iisang unit, kumbaga iisang unit like headquarters or central office. So nagbibigay ng balanse sa pagitan ng pagtutok sa lokal na need at same efficiency sa mga aspeto ng product development at brand management. Formalization is limited. So means the structure, the decision making are not standardized or rigidly defined by rules, procedure, and policies of the company. So the organization operates more flexibility and autonomy. Means they have freedom and independence that employees or teams have the freedom to make decisions without needing a constant supervision or approval from top management. And mas madaling makakagawa ng new product ideas at madaling ma-accept at ma-implement ang changes kasi nga flexible. Overall structure is organic. Job roles are less structured. So, hindi well-defined ang responsibility ng mga employees. Kumbaga ay may mga jack of all trades sila. Jack of all trades means person with a broad range of skills and knowledge in various fields. Example ako, nag-work ako sa isang company or like sa isang restaurant. Ako ay cashier, pero ang ginagawa ko is nagka-cashier, nag-waitress, nagko-cook. Yon. To implement the integrated cost leadership differentiation strategy. So combination different activities designed to reduce cost and create differentiated features to create a product. So sa madaling salita, minimize the cost but maximize features. Mura pero multi-purpose ang product. Decision-making patterns ay partially centralized and partially decentralized. So ibig sabihin, meaning flexible para makareact sa kahit anong sitwasyon kasi nga flexible. So jobs are semi-specialized, need ng specific set of skill sets. Ang example is human resource generalist. So, HR generalist handles recruiting, employee relations, performance management, but not as specialized as an HR expert in specific field like compensation, organization development, training and development. Rules and procedures, minsan formal, minsan informal, kasi nga flexible. Diversification strategy matches between corporate level strategy and multi-divisional structure. So, pagiging successful ang company, ang next step is the product diversification, market diversification, and both market and product diversification. So product diversification is a business strategy that involves expanding a company's product range by introducing products. Example is Samsung. So gumagawa sila ng phones, nagawa rin sila ng TV, at mga iba't ibang appliances. So nagpaparami sila ng type ng product pero inside the tech market pa rin. Pag sinabi namang market diversification, where a company enters new market with existing product or services. Ang example is a Xiaomi phone, yan. So, successful na sila sa phone. Kaya, nag-branch out sila into the car industry with their newest SU7 electric car. So, and the last is both of the above. Kumbaga, product diversification and market diversification. So, ang example nito is Sony. So, ang Sony, meron silang phones, camera, ref. Malawak ang product nila sa tech industry. Pero meron din silang sa movies industry at games industry. Sample is sa Spider-Man, di ba? Pag sa Spider-Man yung movie, nalabas na Sony sa pagpahuli ata or bago mag-umpisa yung movie. And sa games naman yung kung familiar kayo sa PlayStation or yung PS5.
Example naman po dito is Johnson because its business model historically amplified related constraint diversification. They operate in various related healthcare sectors like pharmaceuticals, medical devices, consumer health product. Nagme-maintain rin sila ng degree of relatedness across their diverse product line while still operating separate divisions for each. This makes them a fitting illustration of how the cooperative form of multi-divisional structure can effectively manage a related constraint diversity strategy. So the second one is, the example is General Electric. Why? Because for the significant portion of its history, it employed a structure closely resembling the Strategy Business Unit (SBU) for General Electric. Vast and diverse operation were organized into distinct SBUs, each focusing on a specific market or industry. This decentralized structure with a corporate headquarters overseeing the SBUs and their respective divisions mirror the description provided in the image. The relatedness between some of the GE SBUs also aligns with related link strategy mentioned. Therefore, GE serves as a real-world illustration of the described organizational structure and strategy. Third one is the 3M. The 3M is unrelated diversification strategy, which is kaya po siya, ito yung example because its business model historically demonstrate unrelated diversification. 3M operates in a wide range of seemingly unrelated industry, form of adhesive and abrasive to healthcare and electronics. Each divisions operate largely independently, competing for corporate resources, which align perfectly with the definition of the competitive form of multi-divisional structure described in the image. Therefore, 3M structure serves as a strong real-world illustration of how unrelated diversification is implemented using this organizational. The picture shows the international strategy. It emphasizes the needs of a strong alignment between a company's international strategies and its worldwide organizational structure. A company of international strategies are crucial for sustained competitive advantage. It implies that simply having a global presence isn't enough. Companies must develop well-defined international strategies and ensure that their worldwide organization structure is designed to support and effectively implement those strategies. Multi-domestic strategy, decentralized strategic and operating decision to business units in each country, allowing product characteristics to be tailored to local preference. Example is McDo. The main branch is in the Philippines, but they have an international branch in India, so they need to prepare a another variant of foods like veggies, ganon. Worldwide geographic area structure emphasize national interests, firm efforts to satisfy local difference. The country has multinational headquarters are Asia, United States, Europe, Middle East or Africa, Australia, and Latin America.
Using the worldwide product divisional structure to implement a global strategy. The global strategy is one through which the firm offers standardized products market. In the worldwide product division, structured decision-making authority is centralized the worldwide in division headquarters to coordinate and integrate decision and actions among divisional business units. So, ang worldwide product divisional structure, ito ay isang uri ng organizational design kung saan ang company, it divides its operations based on products or product lines. Ang structure na ito ay ginagamit upang i-implement ang global strategy na pumufocus sa pagbebenta ng standardized products across different parts of the world. In this approach, products maintain consistent design and quality na nagbibigay ng mas malaking operational efficiency at brand unity. In this structure, decision-making authority is centralized at the headquarters of each product decision worldwide. This centralized decision-making facilitates better coordination and integration of actions and strategies across various business divisions globally. So, the Coca-Cola Company is an excellent example of using the worldwide product divisional structure to implement its global strategy. Ang Coca-Cola po, ito ay nagbebenta ng pare-parehong products in worldwide gamit ang isang formula at packaging to maintain brand identity. And decision on key aspects like products development, marketing strategy, and pricing are made at their headquarters for each product category. However, local subsidiaries may adjust based on cultural or market preferences, tulad ng paggawa ng mas maliit na bote or using the local language in advertisements. These adjustments are still controlled by the central product division. In this approach, it ensures global brand recognition while aligning with local market needs. Using the combination structure to implement the transnational strategy. The transnational strategy calls for the firms to combine the multi-domestic strategy's local responsiveness with the global strategy's efficiency. So, the transnational strategy is a business approach that aims to combine two essential objectives, local responsiveness and global efficiency. So for local responsiveness, the company's ability to adapt its products or services to the needs of local markets. And second is global efficiency. It's the effort to achieve economies of scale and cost efficiency in global operations. In simple terms, the transnational strategy seeks to balance sensitivity to local markets and efficiency in global production or operations. So, ang McDonald's, ito ay isang magandang halimbawa ng paggamit ng transnational strategy. For local responsiveness, here in the Philippines, they offer McSpaghetti and Chicken McDo, which cater to the local taste preferences. And in India naman po, they adapted their menu by offering vegetarian products like the McCalo Thick Burger because many people in India are vegetarian and they are known as religious, which is hindi sila kumakain ng karne. Kaya they offer vegetarian products like the McCalo Tiki Burger. And for global efficiency, McDonald's uses a standardized process for operation worldwide to reduce costs, speed up production, and ensure consistent product quality. And they have a global supply chain that provide cost-effective ingredients for their food products. So, sa pamamagitan ng transnational strategy, nagawa ng McDonald's na makapagbigay ng mga products that respond to various cultures while ensuring cost-efficient operations. The combination structure is a structure drawing characteristics and mechanism from both the worldwide geographic area structure and the worldwide product divisional structure. So, ang combination structure, ito ay isang organizational framework that incorporates the characteristics of both the worldwide geographic area structure and the worldwide product divisional structure. So, ang purpose nito is to merge the strengths of both to meet the diverse needs ng organization na may global na operasyon. So first is worldwide geographic area structure. This focuses on the physical location or region where operations are conducted tulad ng Asia, Europe, o Americas. Its aim is to provide a faster response to local market demands. And the second is worldwide product divisional structure. This is organized according to the company's products or services. Its goal is to specialize operations for each product line. In a combination structure, both the geographical aspects and the product-based aspects are utilized. So, example is the Nestle, a global food and beverage company, uses a combination structure. So, in worldwide geographic area structure, in Nestle company, their operations are arranged by region such as Nestle Asia, Nestle Europe, and Nestle North America, ensuring customization to local tastes and cultures. And the second is worldwide product divisional structures. Also in Nestle company, they have division for products such as dairy, chocolates, bottled water, and pet food. Each division has its own team dedicated to product development. So, halimbawa sa Asia, pwedeng baguhin ng Nestle ang lasa ng kanilang mga instant noodles to suit local preferences while leveraging their global expertise in the production and marketing of instant noodles. Both regional and product-specific teams collaborate to achieve company goals. So, in global matrix design, ito ay isang organizational structure na ginagamit ng mga multinational companies to integrate local market expertise and product expertise. Its goal is to maintain a balance between global objectives and local needs. In this design, employees or teams often report to two or more managers, one overseeing local operations and another managing the product. Brings together both local market and product expertise. So, halimbawa, ang isang electronics company like Samsung, ito ay maaaring magkaroon ng isang team na gumagawa ng mobile phones. This team is managed by two manager or expertise. Isa para sa global product strategy at isa pang manager para sa local marketing. And global metric design also promotes flexibility in designing products in response to customer needs. If a market like India na nangangailangan ng mas abot kaya na smartphones, the team can design a product tailored to the local market habang sumusunod pa rin sa global standards ng company. So they have limitations. First is global metric design places employees in a position of being accountable to more than one manager. So a marketing specialist in Europe, example in Europe, they must report progress to the regional marketing manager and the global product manager. This can cause confusion if the two managers have conflicting goals. So kung a regional manager ay nais na gumamit ng localized messaging para sa mga products or incorporating the language and culture of each country in Europe, but the global manager insists na gamitin ang same ad campaign across all regions, it will result in conflicting goals. Sa ganong sitwasyon, maaaring mahirapan ang marketing specialist na tukuyin kung kanino ang dapat niyang i-prioritize. Problems in regard to corporate reporting relationships are complex and difficult, time-consuming. The planning and evaluation process for project can become complicated because managers from different departments or locations need to agree, leading to delays in decision making. So for example, a company wants to launch a new product. The project requires input from the marketing, sales, and R&D, which is the research and development, and legal departments, each with its own reporting structure. So in complex relationships, marketing and sales needs to agree on the target audience, but R&D requires sufficient time to develop the product based on feedback. Meanwhile, the legal departments must ensure compliance with regulation. So it is unclear who has the final decision, the head of marketing or the project manager. This lack of clarity leads to disagreements in planning. So since each department has its own approval process, everyone must wait for feedback before moving the project forward, causing delays in the timeline. So the second one is hybrid global design. Hybrid global design, it is a type of organizational structure where a company uses both product-oriented and market-oriented approaches depending on the needs of each division or department. In this system, the company demonstrates the ability to adapt its organization to market changes while maintaining global efficiencies. So some divisions are oriented and towards product with others, while others are oriented toward market areas. So example is the Jollibee Foods Corporation. In product-oriented divisions, there are one division focuses on specific products such as chicken, and pasta. The product development teams are responsible for designing and refining the menu. And in market-oriented division, there are also divisions focused on different markets such as urban centers like Metro Manila and rural areas. For example, their campaigns or products are tailored to the local tastes of specific regions, such as the sweeter jelly spaghetti to cater to the preference of most Filipinos. Also, in hybrid global design, division managers are area-oriented, meaning they focus on the needs of specific geographic regions or areas. This organizational design emphasizes the local market while maintaining the company's global connections. So kahit na ang Jollibee ay nag-ooperate globally, ang mga local managers, they are empowered to make decisions based on the culture, taste, and experience of people in their specific geographic areas, such as introducing new products with local favorites, like for example, the Jolly hot dog with various toppings suited to the local taste. In other divisions where worldwide product coordination and efficiency are important, the division manager is more product oriented. So in a hybrid global decision, organizations use a combination of different approaches to manage their operation in various countries, depending on their objectives. If the goal of a company is to have more control over its products and operations, the division manager focuses on the product and has more decision-making authority and regarding it.
Centralized and decentralized structures, integrated and non-integrated activities, as well as formalized and non-formalized processes. Centralization ensures consistency and control over major decisions, such as overall strategy, while decentralization allows for local responsiveness, enabling teams to adapt products to regional markets. For example, a big company may centralize research and development, but let local teams determine product offerings. Similarly, integrated activities like product development are conducted centrally for efficiency, while non-integrated tasks such as marketing are tailored to local needs. A telecommunicational Firms may have a centralized invoicing system but offer localized promotion. Lastly, formalized processes can enhance efficiency in certain areas such as hiring, while non-formalized approaches foster activity and adaptability, particularly in selecting interns. These multifaceted approaches can result in a complex organizational structure. Figure 11.10. The image displays a hybrid organizational structure designed for implementing a transnational strategy. The structure combines both product and geographic division. At the top is the headquarters, which oversees two main branches, Product Division A and Geographic Area Division 1. Product Division A is further divided into Area 1 and Area 2, each responsible for specific product lines, Product A and Product B. Similarly, Geographic Area A, Division 1, also manage Area 1 and Area 2. But with a focus on geographic region, the same structure is mirrored with Product Division B and Geographic Division B. This hybrid approach allowed the company to leverage both product specialization and regional adaptation in its operation. Matches between cooperative with strategies and network structure. A strategic network is a collaborative alliance of businesses that work together to achieve common goals, enhancing their collective strengths rather than merely competing against each other. By pooling their expertise, these companies can discover new opportunities for revenue, product development, and market entry. This collaboration not only provides a competitive edge but also allows companies to share costs, innovate more effectively, and learn from one another's successes. Collaboration occurs at various levels, including business level, partnership to create new product, corporate level resource, sharing for marketing efforts, and international collaborate to expand into global markets. Overall, a strategic network serves as a powerful tool for companies aiming to grow and succeed in a competitive landscape. Figure 11.11. The Strategic Center Firm. Strategic Center Firm. The strategic center firm serves as the foundation of a strategic network structure. Its key role includes formally defining reporting relationship and procedure and oversees complex collaboration between partners. The strategic center firm ensures that incentives for participation remain aligned, guaranteeing that network firms have ongoing reason to stay connected. So we have four primary tasks of a strategic center firm. First is strategic outsourcing, where external partners are carefully selected and managed for specific tasks, allowing the company to focus on its core competencies. Second is competencies, identifying and leveraging competencies or unique strengths and capabilities to gain a competitive advantage within the network. Third is the technology, the effective use of technology for smooth operation, communication, and data management across the network. And finally, the race to learn is a continuous process of learning, adaptation, and improvement to remain competitive and responsive to change.
As explained in Chapter 9, there are two types of business-level complementary alliances, the vertical and horizontal. The vertical alliances is when two companies with different supply chain is combined. Dito, ang dalawang company ay nagtutulungan. For example, is Company A, gumagawa siya ng cellphone, then ang isang company ay nagbibigay ng microchips. Then, ang horizontal alliances naman po is two companies with the same industries, gumagawa sila ng same products, and then nagtutulungan, nagsashare sila ng resources para mapalakas ang kanilang negosyo. In summary, vertical alliances between two companies in different stages of production or supply chain, while yung horizontal alliance naman ay between two companies na pareho ang ginagawang products. Implementation issues in vertical alliances. The facilitating modernization is ito yung pagsasanib persa ng mga companies sa isang vertical alliance. Minsan, kailangan nilang mag-upgrade ng technology or ng process. Then, long-term contracts, dito is may agreement. Long-term contracts require a lot of trust and commitment. Kaya, importante ang maayos na usapan simula pa lamang. While improved communication is Dito, kailangan ng firms ang clear and constant communication like regular meetings or updates para hindi magka-problem sa production. Implementation issues in horizontal alliances. Identifying strategic center is a lot of companies na nagtutulungan to achieve ang isang company goal. Then multiple alliances is one company na pwedeng maging part ng maraming alliances. Minsan ang mga alliances na yon ay magkasalungat pa sa isa't isa. Then collaboration and government suspicious. Pwedeng magkaroon ng legal issues o investigations from the government kung may ginagawa silang hindi tama. Kaya it is important na maging transparent at honest ang mga companies para maiwasan ang ganitong problems. Mahirap ang horizontal alliances kasi kailangang malinaw ang leadership. So, iwasan ang conflict of interest at maging compliant sa mga government regulations para maging successful ang partnership.
Implementing corporate-level cooperative strategies. So, corporate-level cooperative strategies are used by companies to achieve specific goals by collaborating with other firms. This strategy can be employed to reduce costs, promote sustainability, or facilitate product and market diversification. So, in this strategy daw po, companies work together rather than competing against each other. So, they may share knowledge, resources, capabilities to achieve mutual benefits. So, for example po dyan, is yung Apple collaboration with Intel for providing processor for Mac computers. So, in this collaboration po, Apple and Intel work together to achieve mutual business goals. So, one of the benefit po ni Apple kay Intel sa paggamit ni Apple ng Intel processor, nakahelp po ito kay Apple na mag-focus sa iba't ibang aspect ng kanilang product, like sa design and user experience. Yung benefit naman po nito kay Intel is nag-increase yung demand ni Intel. So, as Apple adopted Intel processor in all of its Mac lines like desktop and laptops, ay nag-increase po yung visibility and market share ni Intel sa consumer market. So, yung collaboration po nila is nag-benefit sila both. So, the collaboration allowed Apple to offer a high-performing, energy-efficient Mac computers while gaining to Intel's cutting-edge technology. So, Intel benefit from gaining access to Apple's premium market.
So, for the implementing international cooperative strategies, so, pag sinabing international cooperative strategy, it involves a firm from one country collaborating with a firm from another country to achieve a common objective such as expanding market reach, sharing resources, or leveraging complementary strengths. So, this strategy is typically used to gain a competitive advantage, reduce risk, and enter new markets. So, ang example na given dito is si Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola forms strategic alliances with local bottling companies. So, Coca-Cola partners with local bottling companies around the world to distribute its products. These alliances help Coca-Cola tap into local knowledge, reduce costs, and expand its global presence. So, the bottling companies handle the production and distribution while Coca-Cola focuses on branding, marketing, and product development. So, this cooperative approach enables both Coca-Cola and its local partners to benefit from each other's strengths in the international market.